Losing the Living, Grieving Their Absence by C.A. Millian. Introduction. Imagine getting to 48 years old and realising you did not know the process you've been going through for decades, and they are scientifically examined and recognised as normal. That was me. I was teaching a class of adults the grieving process because it was part of their course to become a certified professional in human resourcing, in brackets HR. I was shocked it was not known to us earlier. I was shocked that we only trained certain professionals in it. I was shocked it was not locked into our psyche from a very early age, and even more appalled that we only really bring it up when we have a death, especially by counsellors, or when a business needs to allow for changes within their business and how staff may be affected. You and I are going through this, and you may feel like we are losing complete perspective on reality, and no one talks about it. I hope this book helps you feel normal, or at worst, feel there is more to losing the people around you who are still alive and kicking than you thought before reading this. With a thought throughout these pages that we all give grace to losing our loved ones to death. It is one of the most important, painful things we can go through. No one can feel the pain for you, and most will completely understand what it is making you feel like. What we can do is also aligned with what we feel like when we lose a person that is still living. Maybe for months, constantly, years, constantly. We have these people near us and make us feel weak. It can take over your whole life and take you places you never imagined. And we all have no strategy to cope with it. At first, we are told, you'll be okay, eventually, or give it time. I argue that we expect to function as normal far too soon after a grieving moment of losing a family or friend, or having a breakup from the people that are still around us and still alive and kicking. You know there are an end with the calls and the emails and the long road trips that you have already tried. You know you can hear about them in their everyday activity. You know they could be on social media and you can take a peep at any time. You know they know who you are. They also know that you know where they are, at least for a few days after, but it could be months and years and everyone still knows where one party of the disagreement, breakup, divorce, or a strange family member is, or how even to communicate with them. So I will hopefully start a conversation that you can have with your friends and your family that may, 1, reduce the pain and the hurt, 2, stop a disagreement, and 3, give you a sense of knowing you are in this time of having some idea of how to get out of the black hole that we all may go through. Thank you in advance for your patience with me. This is my first attempt of writing, and with such passionate awareness, I wanted to share and let you know that there are thousands of us quietly coping when maybe we don't have to.